Hi, this is Jessi, and you're watching the alleged rapist Joey's Teacap channel on YouTube for now until I freaking take him over because he's a lying bitch.
What's happening there, Pickles? What are you doing?
Pickles. See, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, you like me, but then you're going to call me a name that people use to harass me with.
Now, what do you care about this guy that got a restraining order? Why do you even care? Why don't you just ignore him?
Well, because, all right, I'm going to say this. So I can't really say much, obviously, because I'm not really supposed to be talking about it, but I will say that he silences people. He gets these no contact orders, restraining orders, whatever you want to call them, on any channel that makes a video about him. He brings them to court. So it needs to stop. He needs to be held accountable for this. He was investigated for Aaron Carter's death. I don't know if you know who the Carter family, Disney Channel. Bullshit.
Yeah, Aaron Carter. Yeah, he had a drug overdose, right?
Yeah, so he used to go into his live streams and tell him, huff more pain, do more drugs, and stuff like that. It's all recorded on YouTube. Like, he's known for this. But anyway, so, like, that's disgusting. I'm not a Aaron Carter fan in no means, but that's just disgusting. That's what the trolls do to me, telling me to kill myself and everything. He does the same thing. He did the same thing to someone else who ends up, that's what happened. So anyway, he had to leave California because of the investigation. So anyway, that's the whole thing. But I don't like.
So this guy killed Aaron Carter?
No, no. He was going into his live streams and harassing him like the trolls and West does with me.
Oh.
He was trolling.
Well, don't worry about him. Just forget him. Just forget about him.
Well, no, I have my appeal, and because he's telling his audience that I wanted to murder his family. Like, it's extreme. It's extreme. And the other girls that have the no contact order, the other woman, they're like, yep, that's what happened to me. That's exactly what happened to me. And then he labels people stalkers if they mention anything about the past. But anyway, I'm just saying, that I'm just telling you that I don't want my reputation to be, this person that I'm not. And he told court, oh, I have a history of harassing, multiple people. That's not fucking true. I know the whole thing with Unirock, that was it though. One other person, you have to exaggerate, but they lied in court so many fucking times, and that's perjury. So they need to be held accountable for that. But, people.
I think you should just ignore him. I do.
Well, I have my appeal, hopefully, and a jury will listen to what I have to say because I didn't get to speak in court. Anytime I did, I was shut down or told I had recordings of this individual saying things, and they didn't want to listen to it. Why? Because they didn't want to put the time in. Old judge. The judge ended up switching at the last moment. That day, I had a different judge. That day, they switched judges.
Did you record your court hearing?
No, because that's illegal. I'm not dumb.
Oh.
Yeah, and then so I know. And then I have someone who long story short, there's someone who tried to get the transcripts and everything, and they said that there wasn't a transcript because I had to request a stenographer, I think it's called. Okay. You have to request that. You have to request a court reporter is what you have to request. And I never requested that. So they didn't have anything in recording, but I tried to. There were people that were offering to pay how much money it was, because I was told by the courthouse it would be $280. And I'm like, But then what recording were there? I guess they were talking in general how much it would cost. But anyway, so it wasn't recorded. And I'm like, that's crazy because he's literally accusing me of wanting to commit murder.
Now, I'm not doing anything to you. All I did was ask about your turtle because I remember when it ran away and you were sad.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to know.
Okay, but
I'm not making videos on you. I'm not doing anything on you.
But you're participating in the powwows that is Westmost channel.
I'm not in any powwows. I might have went into a stream because it was interesting, but I'm not in a powwow.
Exactly, because you're watching the Jessi World content, and it's disturbing. It needs to stop. Don't you think that this is an obsession? I have law enforcement, lawyers, anyone that I talk to about this and they look at a channel, they're like, no, this is creepy. You need to get a restraining order on this person. And I said, well, I can't because in New York, and online harassment is not illegal. So by the way, I tried to file an order first. I went to the precinct 2 times and then I went to the courthouse. So I posted about it, which was my mistake. I said, just came back from the courthouse. He ran to his courthouse and got an order on me, but the entire statement is not true. So he lied to an order, like saying, oh, I'm fearing for my life. She, all this stuff. She was on Chris Hansen's channel. She was on Chris Hansen and everything. Like, he even told the judge she's famous. And I was like, my jaw dropped. And then I was like, Your Honor, and she's like, no, from you, no. And I'm like, so I was not allowed to speak. They kept telling me to not talk, and then they kept, muting my fucking microphone.
Aw. Now you said Wes is calling your work, or he's having evil little McNuggets call your work?
Yes. So, like, it's fucking disturbing.
God.
Well, yeah, I don't want to get into anything because I know you're posting this or you're giving it to Wes on your channel, but I'm just saying that things.
I haven't talked to Wes in forever.
Yeah, okay.
I don't. I barely post anything.
I don't know. I just wanted to stop. Don't you think, like, you could at least say, hey, man, I mean, just let it go. She seems like someone who has mental things going on. She's doing her own thing. I was living my life and then, completely forgetting about all of it and just living my life and, that's how it was. And then all of a sudden I log on and people are fucking making videos about me left and right, bringing up my mugshot and saying things that are not true and they weren't there. They don't know the case and everything. And I've never hurt someone, period. That's it. And, I think, like my family says, is if this person wants to say that they're afraid for their life, it takes more than a paper of a temporary restraining order to keep them away. He just did it to silence me so I wouldn't be able to make my exposed video on the past. That's it. So he made an exposed video on my past the day after I had court. So he did it to silence me because he was working on it for a long time, for months. He's like, I've been working on this since April.
This is the guy that has a restraining order on you, is doing
the temporary restraining order, yeah. So he was working on these videos for months, and I didn't know anything. He told the court, like, oh, I've been harassing him for years, and I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? That's not true. So it's totally wild. That's the opposite. It's called, what's it called? But basically, he's saying whatever that he's actually doing that I was doing. I never harassed this man.
Projection.
Projection, yeah, sorry, I'm very exhausted. But like I said, I started making videos. Oh, and that's the number one thing I want to say is I filed first and everything, but I started making videos a month before I was served. I stopped days before I was served, right? So, the courts were asking, like, oh, if this is just about videos and everything, that doesn't matter. And that's when he started blurting out, oh, well, she wants to murder my family and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what the fuck is going? He just started, diarrhea of the mouth, basically, just because he knew that they were about to dismiss the case and be like, if this is YouTube drama, block each other and move on. And, so he just said, oh, he threatened me and everything and all this stuff that wasn't true. But anyway, like I said, I started making my videos a month before I was served. In his statement, his original statement to get this, to be seen by the judge, to get the no contact order in the first place, he said, this has been going on for months, my family is in danger, and I haven't been able to sleep, and I'm in extreme distress. And then when I brought it up in court, he goes, no, I never said that. It was only a month. And I'm like, and so I started saying to the judge, I said that, in order to get this order, I said, Your Honor, are you looking at the official paperwork from when he filed when he went to the courthouse and see how it says that it's been going on for months, and now he's here testifying today saying that it only happened in 1 month. And the judge was basically saying it didn't matter. And I'm like, he perjured himself in order to get the no contact order in the first place. So whatever. I'm just saying, like, I care because it's not true. I'm not a stalker. He said that I want to be him. He said I want to be him. That's insanity.
Jessi, you're a lion, and the lion shouldn't concern itself with the opinions of the sheep, and you should be above all of this.
What are you
You're
talking
above
about?
all of this. You're a lion. He's a sheep. You should be above it and not be concerned about what people think.
I know. Well, I mean, I tried. I don't like people saying things that are just not true. Like, it was one thing with the sex pest. Okay, so then I got off YouTube, went to TikTok, and it was very nice over there. And, I'm just saying that why do people get to lie about me? The whole sex pest thing, I never sent nudes to people. It was Wes, Clauva, and then obviously Theo, which is a side profile because he said I'm fat and I was really high, and I just sent him that side profile of me. But that's it.
You sent Joran a nude.
What?
You sent Joran a naked picture. And Lauren.
No, I knew that they weren't real. I was doing it because I knew that it was going to, all this stuff. Obviously they're not fucking real. Like, that's the whole point of why I did that, because I knew as soon as I did that it would get out. And plus, why was it the same fucking nude? It doesn't matter. And no, I'm not a sex pest. I never fucking went around and sent nudes. That's just not accurate and not fucking true. So this is what I'm saying. You just, you said that you like me and you're on my side, but then you're fucking saying,
I am. But sometimes you get a little bit crazy,
Okay, but that was my past. What about now?
I wouldn't worry about it.
Well, why are you talking about my past every day?
Who is? Me? I'm not talking about your past.
Well, Wes is like your brother, so it's like you guys are attached to the hip.
Are we really now?
I mean, you're a moderator of his channel.
Okay, he has like 1,000 moderators.
I know he does because
I'm not
he's
the only moderator. There's like 1 million moderators in there.
Well, because he's a lonely motherfucker with a list, and I'm telling you, it's pathetic that someone's obsessed on this level. I just wanted to stop, and I don't know if you can help me with that. You probably think it's a joke, but I'm like, can't you just be like, all right, it was funny a couple years ago. I've had some people from the TCAP community tell me, they were like, you wonder why his views are so low? It's the same people, and then just so happened to be Haiti Joyless's people are in there now, but his views are really low. I go into live chats where you can't even read because it's so fucking fast. And then you go into his live chat, and I'm like, I could read every single fucking comment because it's so slow in there because he doesn't have people watching. But it's pathetic.
You want more people to watch? I thought you wanted nobody to watch.
No, I don't want the powwows. I don't want these live streams. I want him to stop making videos and keep using old pictures of me with, it's so ridiculous. The flowy dress and the red hair. So funny, so funny. Like, that's why I posted as my profile picture, because I'm like, see, I don't care. But it's just odd that he cares so much.
Okay. Are you going to stop calling me Joey T. Crap? Because that's hurtful.
How is it hurtful? It's just a play on. I'd be calling sex pest. You want to talk about names? Skinwalking stalker. You can't handle a T crap name, but you think that I'm going around.
It's hurtful. It hurts my feelings.
You are literally
I'm not even kidding.
T crap. You're full of T crap, Joey.
See, there you go. There you go, making fun of me.
So then, all right, get the sex pest clear my name and everything, and then I'll make an apology, and I will never call you T-crap again. But unless you're not, if you're not going to do that,
I'll have to clear your name. Teabag. Come on.
Teabagging.
Be nice to me.
You're not nice to me.
I'm not anything to you. I haven't talked to you in 3 years.
Because, well, all right, so then how do you know about my channel then? Because people make videos and everything. Then why couldn't you just...
Yeah, because I get an update.
Just ask them to stop and say, listen, it's not funny anymore. It's just,
Well, why don't you? Did you ask him to stop?
Every day I post a fucking video or something. I'm live all the time, and I'm like, please stop. I do my community posts. I think I posted 17 times today. Wes, please stop. Wes, please stop. Wes, stop making videos. Wes, stop going live with your stupid fucking powwows. I literally went on I spiraled out of control today. So.
All right, so maybe we'll have to get like somebody that does like PR and stuff, and they can spin it in a way that makes you look a lot better, and people will accept you. Does that work?
Okay, so how would you talk? You're going to get Nuggets to be the PR girl. Like, it's so fucking stupid.
I don't talk to Nuggets. I'm not going to talk to Nuggets.
And that's
I'm
another one
coming
who
up with
didn't sex with
ideas.
me. That's fucking weird ass shit. That's weird. That's fucking weird ass shit.
What's weird ass shit?
This girl,
Who?
literally, she's more obsessed with me than Wes is, and that says a lot. I don't know. Maybe it's
Who?
there's a word for it. I keep forgetting to
Who are you
look it up
talking
so I know what
about?
it's like almost like by proxy, but it's like when
Who are
someone's
you talking
harassing.
about?
I'm talking about this girl.
What girl?
Nugget.
Who? Nuggets?
Nugget.
I haven't seen her online in like a year.
She makes videos about me every day. She has a channel called Jessi's World, and she posts videos of there almost every single day. I'm not going to exaggerate.
I don't know that channel.
Okay, yeah, okay, sure.
I don't.
Well, they,
I'll look
they're
it up right now.
constantly.
Jesse's World.
Oh
There's going to be
my
a million
God.
Jesse's World.
Here we go.
There's going to be a
But
million Jesse's World. Okay, I see one with a witch, and I see one with 11,000 subscribers. I see one with 4,000 subscribers. I see one with a dog and 199 subscribers. I don't see you.
oh my God. All right. Well, whatever about that. I'm just asking if there's some way you can help me. I'm asking for help, which is it's hard to do. I wanted to ask for years, but I'm like, they're not going to fucking help me. They're going to spin this for drama, for entertainment, and then when I die, they're going to play the videos and think it's just a fucking
Nobody's going to die, Jesse. Nobody's going to die. Don't be silly. Come on.
Sorry, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want you to ruin my plans. So.
Okay. All right. Let me think of something. Okay, we'll come up with something. Maybe you could do like charity stuff. Do something nice for
You're such
people.
a fucking troll. That's not.
I'm not trolling.
What would charity have anything to do with me being called a predator, a sex pest, a skinwalker, and having people make fun of what
Because
I used
they
to look
can't
like?
make fun of somebody if they're
And my
doing
mugshot.
something nice for somebody else. So if you're out there like helping an orphan on YouTube or something, nobody's gonna be like, oh, look at Jessie, she's a big jerk. Because you're doing something
Yes, they
nice
do.
for
Yes, they
somebody.
do. Yes, they fucking do. I've helped people. I've done this stuff before, and then they come in with the mugshot as my full fucking legal name and say, and tag people, check out Chris Hansen and look up victim paradox and everything. That's what they do. I've already tried that, honey.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'll have to think of something else.
I want this to be done today. I can't have it anymore. I can't wake up and
Who do you think I
videos
am?
about
You think I'm like Mr. Miracle?
who?
I'm not like a miracle worker. We'll work on something. We can work on something, but I don't know what yet. I don't know how. I just can't go up to Wes and say, hey, buddy, I know we're joined at the hip, but just ignore everything that Jesse's saying about you and don't make any content. Who am I to say that?
Yes, I will stop talking about him if he stops talking about me. That's the thing. If someone went to my live stream today saying, oh, you're obsessed, and I'm like, oh, so responding is obsession? Because what about his channel with thousands of views? Like,
What if you guys like hashed it out on a live stream? Would that work?
That's what oh, you're the reason why no woman can't come forward.
Blah, 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 blah.
Come forward.
What are you
I already
talking
did this
about?
with him. I already tried, and that was our last conversation. He's like, he was a normal conversation. Then he goes, "You're the reason why victims can't speak out and they're not believed," and blah 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 blah. And then that's what he did. He had a proper conversation for like 3 minutes, and then just went off. So I had to, I blocked him, and I was like, all right, that's why my therapist says is keep him blocked.
Okay. You're not talking to your therapist about me, right? Joey T. Crap?
Not yet.
I haven't done anything. All I asked was how is Shelly?
Okay, but you saw that I was in distress at that moment, and instead of being like, hey, I have your phone number, I'm going to give you a call, so if you get
I don't have your phone number. I got your phone number from your message this morning. You did a little video saying for me to call you, and then you said your number really quickly. And I called it, and I got some old lady, and then I had to listen to it again because I wrote the number down wrong.
Yeah, I did do that. I did.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've been doxxed, so I thought everyone has my fucking phone number. You know that after court, I had people calling me being like, "Kill yourself, bitch," and all this stuff, and text messages. So I showed law enforcement. I actually called them. So like I've spoke to law enforcement numerous times, showed them everything that I go through, and they're like, "Why are people doing this?" And I explained it. They know everything. Anytime they come because of swatting or whatever they have to come for, they're like, "Oh, we talked." There'll be an officer that knows me, and then officers that don't, and they'll be like, "I explained the whole Chris Hansen stuff to him," and that's how it starts.
Right. So you showed the police the Chris Hansen video, and what did they say?
This was years ago when I did, but they said they thought he was dead.
They thought Chris Hansen was dead.
Yeah. And they were like, and then some of them were like, "He's old," and then one officer said, "Oh, that's definitely Botox."
Okay. So they made fun of Chris's looks and called him old.
Basically, but they were like, "Wow, I didn't know he was still alive," and I said, "Yeah, he still does."
All righty.
Yeah, so I mean that's it and everything, and I tried to explain. Imagine trying to explain this, like the whole Chris Hansen stuff is wild to explain. Anytime I have to tell officers, like obviously you could probably imagine, but it's like it's wild, And then one officer was like, "Oh yeah, I saw his channel. He doesn't always talk about predators. He does several different topics." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not a child predator. I was accused of X, Y, and Z, and all this stuff." And they know about my rapist, so they're like, "Chris Hansen never called us." And then I called and again, and I said, "Has anyone to this day called and asked about what happened years ago with the essay and everything?" And they said, no producer, no email, no nothing. So that's the thing.
But you didn't report that to the police though, right? I thought you never reported that.
It was documented. So they have the documentation and all of that, and yeah. So
they documented it.
I went and did. I don't remember a lot of this. My family was like, I brought it back up again, and they're like, "We brought you to the precinct and everything." Like, and the officers know. They know once you say the name. They're like, "Yeah, he's documented in here as all this stuff." But instead of calling, they didn't fucking do shit because they just want to fucking show. And I kept saying, like when Haiti Joyous made her video about me, I said, so I was literally.
Who's Haiti Joyless?
Said, "Why
I don't know Haiti
call?"
Joyless.
All right, well, whatever. She's another Nuggets. She partners with Wes.
She's like Nuggets and Wes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I tricked her. Like I knew Haiti Joyless for years. I did. Yeah, I used to be the Katie Joy Without a Crystal Ball community and everything, and all the videos I used to make. And I pretended I was someone else and used kind of a different voice or affliction, basically. And I lied and said I wasn't Jessi and everything. And then she found out and was super pissed and made a whole exposed video. So.
All right. Listen, I got to run, but I will think of something, and I will get back to you later tonight. Okay.
All right. We'll see. I'm holding you to it because I'm telling you right now, Joey T. Crap.
Hey, good. T-Cap. Okay.
I'm just asking for help, and if you actually care about human beings, like if you have a sister, if you have a loved one, wouldn't you not want this to happen? Like, because you know that I'm ending my life anyway, so like, might as well help me get the redemption arc, and then once I'm done, they'll be like, "Oh, well, that sucked that we believed this, but now it's that," and then everything is all cleared, and then they're like, "It sucks that she died." At least that'll be done,
Okay, there's no killing yourself, please, okay?
It's not happening. It's in a couple months after the holidays. My goodness.
All right, but that's going to ruin President's Day for a lot of people.
Stop. But,
okay. So listen, I got to go. I will think of something, and I'll get back to you in a little bit.
All right, adios, bye.
Adios, goodbye.